Verstappen try and get past Hamilton. First overtaking zone is normally down into turn 5. Is Verstappen far enough back? He's going to make the lunge down the inside. Hamilton sees him coming. It's a late lunge by Verstappen, who takes the lead of the race. Verstappen now snatches the championship trophy.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
A brilliant championship battle, but the championship can only be won by one, and it's going Dutch in 2021.
Oh my Lord!
Max Verstappen.
Yes! Yes! Oh my God!
Lewis Hamilton
Yes!
is in second
Oh
place
my
after
God!
leading for so long, but these last moments are going.
Max Verstappen, you are the world champion! The world champion!
Mate, you absolutely deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. You've had no luck. Not the rub of the green. Recharge on, please. Recharge on.
Max, we are so proud of you.
Oh my God, guys! I love you so much.
Max, do you know who P2 and P3 were in 1985?
I couldn't care less. It's not my problem.
Max Verstappen wins the Sao Paulo Grand Prix in 2024. 17th on the grid to the win.
I have a quick question here. I mean, I appreciate all of you being here, but I don't see any British press. They have had to run to the airport, or they don't know where they don't know where the press conference is. You know?
That's a
No
fair
clue.
question. That's a fair question.
Question to Max also. Very often we say here it's a music festival. What's your opinion about having songs to your name? And do you prefer Max Max Super Max or Boom 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 Max Verstappen?
Can you do that again?
It looked like very small contact.
It looked like really small contact initially. And the debrief beginning. Russell checking in. Let's listen in.
Mate, we all have no grip. You all need to leave a little bit of space. Yeah, sure. But expect the next time the same, you know? Take care. Good job.
Thanks, man. When he comes out and says, I'm going to purposefully crash into you, I'm going to put your head in the wall.
Max, can you let Russell through, please? Let Russell through.
No, I was ahead. Mate,
My advice is to let him through.
wait, I was ahead. He just ran me off the road.
But that's the rules.
Oh, contact! Max Verstappen into the side of George Russell.
Whenever anything is not going his way, he lashes out with unnecessary anger and borderline violence. You know, we've seen it in Brazil in the past with Ocon.
What an idiot! What an idiot!
The behavior after the race, we went on the scale, started to punch me, wanted to punch me and stuff, and this is not professional.
What happened between you and Esteban after the race? We saw your altercation. Did he do anything to antagonise you? And will you try and speak to him once sort of emotions have settled down later on?
I don't really have a lot to comment on that, except that he was being a pussy.
Okay, next one, please.
Okay, Rodrigo França.
We saw it in 21 with Lewis.
And there's Max Verstappen right behind Hamilton into the first chicane. Once again, it's wheel to wheel. Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out.
That's what you get when you don't leave the space.
Then Mexico with Lando.
Hey, I was ahead the whole way through the corner. Understood. We're looking at it now. This guy is dangerous.
That is not a guy who I respect.
You're alongside George.
I don't need to hear it again. It's really pissing me off. I mean, you speaking about it on Thursday, it's such a waste of time. It's very childish. So that's why I also don't want to say too much, because it's really annoying, this world that we live in.
Okay. The question for you, Max. You lost out to Lando by just 2 points. I'm just wondering what you think now about the incident with George Russell in Spain, whether you regret that, looking back on it in hindsight.
You forget all the other stuff that happened in my season. The only thing you mention is Barcelona. I knew that would come. Yeah. Are you giving me a stupid grin now? I don't know. Yeah.
Oscar was doing a very good job, so hats off to him.
Yeah, but I mean, it's always if, right? If my mom had balls, she would be my dad. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's how it goes to racing. Sometimes it works out for you, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, don't worry about the DRS, Max. Let Checo through. Let Checo through. Max, let Checo through, please.
I told you already last time, you guys don't ask that again to me. Okay? Are we clear about that? I gave my reasons, and I stand by it.
Thank you for that, guys. Thank you.
I'm sorry about that, Checo.
Recharge on Checo. Fail 84. Yeah, it shows who he really is.
He's just lying on the press conference sofa. There's Max Verstappen just arriving. No sign of Lando Norris yet, though. That might be because he's still talking to Mike.
Watch Max Verstappen, who's on the outside, who's locking up.
Oh my God. Oh, little rally driving. One more one. He did a lot of coverage.
And you can see where are we going?
Yeah, to the line. We go straight to the nightclub. Skip everything. See you tomorrow, everyone. Or not.
Zach Brown was saying that he described you as a guy in a horror movie that, you know, he keeps coming back effectively.
You can call me Chucky.
Max Verstappen will not be moved. He heads to Abu Dhabi with a fighting chance still to win it all.
I was interested in the comment you made earlier in the week when you said you're only in this fight because of other people's failures. Do you think today was an example of that?
Another one, yeah. We are in this fight still because of other people's failures, not because of what we did. Yes, we did really well. We have really maximized pretty much all races. But if we would have been in the position of how dominant of a car they had, let's say like that, championship would have been over a long time ago.
Max, what are your plans?
A lot of cardio and a lot of wrist training. No, not what you think it is. You're a dirty man.
Okay.
I went into qualifying, I knew the car was...
Thank you, Max. Let's watch our language going forward. What did you change overnight? Because it seems there's been a big difference in performance lately.
A lot.
Can you elaborate in terms of what you've done?
No, I might get fined or get an extra day. So
those breakthroughs with the car.
I would prefer if you ask these questions outside the room.
Andrew Benson, BBC Sport. One for Max and then one for Lando and Lewis. Max, will you talk to us outside the room? Because technically there's not... Yeah, okay.
And can we also just have a word about this FIA situation? You had to go, you've got some sort of community... No worse.
Max, we have a 10-second penalty, so just bring the car to a stop as quickly as possible. That's your main focus.
Can we ask for 20 seconds? Stupid idiots.
And on those moves and those penalties, will you do anything different next time around then, given they've been penalised?
Maybe get a drink in the pit stop. Yeah, I mean, the engine was off for 20 seconds, so I had enough time.
I wanted to hit you in the balls.
Side by side between the two rivals for the championship.
It's got an expensive lawnmower.
Yeah. Now, the closest Lando got was at pit exit. Can you give us your view of what happened there?
Yeah, I think the grass was it was not really well cut on the right-hand side. So I think, Lando saw that as well. And he made sure that it was nicely cut.
Any more comments?
What do you want me to say?
Well, nothing.
Okay.
If that's it,
Next
that's
question
it.
then.
Okay. Look, Max, where do we go?
We are witnessing something that no one has ever seen in the entire history of Formula One. A landmark for Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen wins 10 Grand Prix in a row to take the all-time record.
I don't think Max wins the World Championship today in any other car other than the Red Bull.
And like you said, you know, before I could only win it in the fastest car.
Exactly.
This year has been a little bit different.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
I was going to say...
En dat heb ik hem absoluut gezegd live bij Sky Sports.
Now, I've got a question for both you and Lewis now. There's been a lot of talk about what happened on the opening lap at Silverstone. If you two end up wheel to wheel after the start tomorrow...
Now, can we just already stop about this? Because we had so many questions about this. It's just ridiculous, honestly. Honestly, the whole Thursday, we've been answering this all the time. So can we just stop about it, please?
Okay.
We are racers, we will race. And of course, we're going to race hard, but fair. So we just keep pushing each other.
Lewis, anything from you? Okay.
Unless you want it, I don't.
What's there? Oh, we have to.
Yeah, I see.
But I,
for world champions.
but I'm not, so.
What? Okay, thank you.
But I'm not, no?
You are.
I am?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You sure?
Yes.
Because people keep telling me to be
Jonathan is in there.
Alright, brave boys out there,
Wow.
actually. Oh, I just ran out of tyres. Oh, nothing. It looked like it. Yeah. I don't know how he was able to look up outside. It's quicker than anyone.
I feel a bit lonely.
5 laps. Happy with your brake pedal. Traction metrics are sensible too.
The fucking tire! Fuck!
Victory gone in an instant. And you see his reaction there to the cause of it. Left rear tyre. Max Verstappen.
Orange, of course, is the color here, but orange is also very dangerous right behind you. How difficult is this at the moment, beating and being a lot faster than McLaren?
Yeah, but this is the good orange. The one behind me is ugly, so it's okay, we'll deal with that.
Can we get your reaction to the reprimand and the fine that you received from the stewards this morning?
It's quite a big fine, so I hope they have a nice dinner and a lot of wine. I hope good expensive wine, that would be nice. And they can invite me for dinner as well, I'll pay for that dinner too.
Do you have to pay it or the team?
I do have to pay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's a little bit less FIFA points for me than on my laptop.
So what's the relation with the Tifosi?
Max, please.
Yeah, honestly, it's been great. And actually, I had a funny story in qualifying where we were driving in the pits.
You got them too?
A lot of people were clapping. Then one guy, he was doing some different things to me, so I gave him the finger. And then the next time I came around, he was clapping. So, you know, they learn.
Hi Max, I'm Riku, and my name is Gino. We just want to apologize for being idiots.
He's almost sitting in the front. You're almost sitting in the front. So much space. Here is the button. It's like pulling the door in, but it was push the button. It's in the instance card.
Wir haben aber nochmal extra, oder?
Dann brauchen wir ein bisschen mehr, oder?
warte. So, ist das jetzt deiner oder meiner? Ja, das ist deiner. Das wird jetzt...
Max, why have you had so many accidents?
I don't know. And like I said in the beginning of this press conference, I got really tired of all the questions, so yeah. I think if I get a few more, I'll headbutt someone. Selfie.
My God, I look like an idiot. I look like a proper idiot.
Max, you were booed by some of the crowd before the race, and also on the podium after. I think when you got your trophy. Why do you think that was, and does it have any effects on you?
I think if I would be driving in the back, nobody would be even doing anything in terms of reaction, right? I think it's normal when you are winning and they don't like who is winning. So is this something for me which is absolutely fine as long as I stand on the top. That's for me the most important. I take the trophy home and they go back to their houses and they can have a nice evening.